Hey guys, it's Aynsley here from the Drop Stitch Diary. So today I am going to be planning in my personal planner using a week on 4-page by Scrapcraft-tastic off of Etsy. They are a printable that I print out myself on 28-pound paper. I am using a week on 4-page because I found that I like this setup a little bit better. So I've got them all set up here and hopefully I am zoomed in enough for you guys to see me. The kit I'm also using is going to be from Paisley Prints Co. I do cut the sticker sheets in half so that they fit in the little binder that I have. So I've got a bunch of full boxes here. And I've got the one here that's got the little saying on it, a couple of quarter boxes on here. I've also got, how did I cut these up now? I think they probably went something like this. I don't know if you guys can even see that. So I've got the one here that's got the headers. They've got a couple of little things here and some bill dues and some little icons and the weekend banner and just these little heart checklists, which I really like because I don't use the big checklist anyway, so this will work out much nicer. I've got icons, some TV things. I've got a couple more quarter boxes, half boxes, another thing that says Dashing Through the Snow, and a ombre list on the side, and a bunch of icons over here. So I think I'm going to be pretty good with this kit. I have pulled out a few other things. I've got these 3PAW Co glitter dots, I guess you could call them, in the 3 different sizes that I pulled out in the same color. I've got my medicine tracker just in these purples here. I didn't have any purples left for the day off thing, so I just pulled out a gray. So I think I'm going to be set. So I'm going to do a voiceover again, so I'll just do that after I film it, and I'll speed it up so you guys don't have to watch too long of a video. And I hope you guys like that I'm doing it that way. If you'd like me to do something different or add something or anything like that, leave a comment below. So let's get started. So this week, I actually remembered to put down my washi first, and I'm using this really pretty purple washi from Scotch. And I did try to cut it with an X-Acto knife first, but it was not cutting through just because of the glitter on there. So I did use scissors, so it's kind of crooked in some spots, but not too bad. Anyways, I'm just going to skip this part so you guys don't have to watch all the boringness. So the first thing that I'm doing here is just putting down this quote box in the top left-hand corner here. I've just flipped my page upside down because it's a little bit easier to line it up to the top that way, especially while I'm filming, because I can't kind of lean over my desk to do that. I'm also putting down just some blank headers that I later wrote on top of, just because it is a mini kit, so it didn't come with things like a work header and stuff like that. So I just used some blank ones and wrote them in myself. I've got down my weekly ombre on the side there that I use to mark down my week checklist, or my work list now. Just the days that I'm actually doing my actual job, not my Etsy stuff. And then I'm just putting down another little header here. And then underneath that, I put down just a 3-heart checklist underneath that, just because the kit did not come with any of the big ombre checklists. So I'm just using the 3 hearts, which I like a lot better because I felt I didn't have a lot of just unused stuff left over. And then I put down a habit tracker. And wow, sometimes I look at this stuff and I'm like, geez, I am slow. And I've even got this going like super fast and it is still slow. So I'm just putting down a quarter box there just to put down my, if there's anything special coming up the next week, which, I mean, it's Christmas coming up, so I'm just writing down, next week, and I think I put down this week, and then I want to put down work for the other one. I am trying to write things down as I plan them now, because otherwise I find that it is just, sometimes it's too hard to remember what exact plan I had that exact moment when I put down that sticker. And then I end up putting something else down that doesn't make sense. So this way is kind of trying to keep myself a little bit more on track. So now I'm just putting down some full boxes, and I actually got, all together with the 3-page kit, I got 10 full boxes. So way more than I actually need. I shouldn't say way more. There's like 2 extras. But I'm just putting those down, and I didn't really have necessarily a plan. I just made sure I put down that quote box one on a day when I wasn't too busy. And then I'm also just putting down the rest. And I did cover up that header portion at the top just because I don't feel like my full boxes really need headers. So I'm just covering them up. Well, I'm covering them up this week to see how it goes. Sorry, my coffee maker's going in the background. It's noisy. And I'm seeing how it goes. And it turned out pretty well, except for there's a couple of spots when I was putting down like half boxes and stuff where you can see the lines in the middle. I didn't like that so much, but I like that I didn't have to just use my, like today header for no reason when I don't put anything on the top except for full boxes. So I like that I like this a little bit better. I'm also putting down all the to-dos along the middle because that's usually where I put my to-do lists or any of my like half boxes, quarter boxes, anything really that is a to-do in my world. So, and I just kind of switched the colors back and forth here because she came with, I think there's 3 colors in this kit. There's purple, blue, and gray. So I just went back and forth. And then I started doing some actual planning here. So I have somebody's birthday coming up on Monday. So the first thing I did was take a quarter box with a little cell phone icon and just put down call Judy, as I need to call because it is her birthday, and wish her a happy birthday. I wasn't able to stop by, so I figured a call's gonna have to make do. So I've got a couple of plans going on the Tuesday, and I decided to just put down a full box just so it would look kind of like a no white space plan, I guess, for that one day. And it's a pretty design, so I decided to use that. I'm just searching around here for that little sparkly half box. And then I just put down a quarter box underneath that, just because I did have some things that I needed to remember to do. So I thought I needed 2 things, and I wanted to make it really big so that I remember, because I need to wake up early on Tuesday because so that we can go over to her house. I'm just writing down some, to take the present and the card and make sure we're there at 2 p.m. and just little things like that. So I'm just putting down my full moon sticker here on the bottom of my page. This is from Planner Stickies. I've been tracking the full moon now for the last couple months, and it actually makes it much easier when I have to go to work, knowing that everything might be a little bit crazy that night. So I'm also putting just an Etsy sticker on the Wednesday, just that I want to upload a few new things and update some things, stuff like that. I recently accidentally sent some stuff that was a little bit too big for the regular letter mail, I guess. So I'm going to have to change my shipping policies for a couple things. On the Thursday, I am just putting down another half box there in the purple. And then I guess I am now flipping back over to the Tuesday, and I'm putting down the TV shows that I have, which was Bull on Tuesday and Big Bang Theory on Thursday. So I'm now putting down the little planner that I got with the kit, and I'm just writing down Plan With Me. I always do my plans on the Thursday because it usually takes me a couple days to edit these videos and then to get voiceovers on them and this and that. I mean, I do have a regular full-time job, so I've got to find time to actually do this kind of stuff. So that gets my plan done ahead of time and gives me a few days usually to get my voiceovers done. I'm putting down another 3-heart checklist just on the Friday there because I think I've got a few things going on. And actually, since I put that down, I've actually had to change some plans because I will be going instead to my parents for the weekend. So I guess my cleaning is now going to be moved to the next week, but I might just do it on the Thursday or something. I'll figure it out somehow, some way. Anyway, so it will get done. Now this weekend banner, you guys, I just love this weekend banner. I love the scripty weekend banners. They are my favorite. I almost wish that she made a page of just this scripty weekend banner so I could just purchase them. But I don't think that Paisley Prints Co does. But I mean, in the future, if she ever does, that will be something that I buy. I put down the bill due sticker there on the Wednesday. I just have a car payment that comes out. It's an auto payment, so I don't really need to necessarily do anything to pay it, but I like just remembering that those are days that things are going to be happening. So now I am just putting down the little today headers at the bottom, and underneath these I always put, my medication reminders and, the stuff for my blood sugar levels and blah, blah, blah. And I put down day off, little corner flags, whatever you call them in that area. I put my weather stickers, stuff like that. So just putting those down, and now I'm ripping up a full box here because it didn't fit quite right with the header in place, so I just fixed it up a little bit. Oh, and you guys, this little cleaning girl that I got with the kit is so cute. I just love that she's got her little feather duster and sponge in her hand, so I put that on there because it's just way too cute. And then I put a checklist there on the Saturday too. Sorry, I was busy talking, didn't even realize what I was doing. So I've also, the kit came with these little TV icons, so I'm just putting them over top of the TV things there just to make them a little bit prettier. That's it. No other real reason. So now I'm just putting down the little asterisks thing here and just writing down that I'm going to be having an Etsy Christmas sale for the entire week coming up to Christmas to try to get rid of the rest of the Christmas stock that I have. And everything will be already marked down, ready to go, 50% off. So great deals if anybody is interested in checking out my shop, and getting some, paper clips and stuff like that. I've also put down on the Sunday I'm going to need to get gas because I had thought maybe I was going to go to Carberry on the Sunday, but I've changed it now. But I'll have to get gas that day anyway. So that's down. And then I've also just got a little appointment box there with a coffee cup, and I just put down relax with coffee. I mean, it is the weekend. I should get some time to relax. And then I put down that just a little box here, and I'm just moving it around so because the two icons didn't fit on the same side. It's just a little nail polish bottle thing there because I want to paint my nails Christmassy. So I put that down there. And for my days off this week, I am just putting the little corner things in first just to make sure they fit because I thought that way if my other stickers were a little bit too big, they would just cover it up a bit, but they actually fit really well together. So, and these are a printable that I got from Juicy Planner. And now I'm just putting down my 3 Paw Co purple glitter dots. They really, really match this kit. I really like them. And usually I use the teardrops, but I did the circles this week, and they work just as well as the teardrops. And then I'm just putting down my little medication reminders. And as I've said before, usually the little white halves, I check them off as I take my meds in the AM and PM just to make sure that I've actually remembered to do it. And I did use 2 different colors of purple for this one because I didn't have quite enough. Like I didn't have 7 of the one color, so I think I used 3 of one, 4 of the other, something like that. For my meal plans for the week, I'm just putting down some purple headers that I have printed out and cut with an X-Acto knife. Some of them are a little crooked. And I'm just putting them down there at the bottom. They're not sticking all that well to the glitter washi, but they're not falling off either, so I still use them. So now I'm just putting down these new weather stickers that I got that actually fit along the bottom of a full box. And they have all the little icons for what kind of weather you're having, a spot to put the temperature, and then a degree Fahrenheit and a degree Celsius spot. So I quite like these. And they came, I think I used, again, a bunch of different colors. I used like a dark pink and or dark purple, and a light purple. So I just kind of rotated them back and forth. So now I'm just filling in a couple things here. I'm filling in this this list for Saturday, which just says, like baking done as my presents, or are my presents wrapped, am I ready for Christmas? I don't want to be doing too much, right before Christmas. So I hope that everything's done by then, and I've got a few baking things left to do, so hopefully that'll get done by then. Yeah, I'm just putting down that I need to paint my nails Christmassy. So I'm assuming I'm doing something red and green. At least that's what has happened in my mind. And I'm just filling in basically some of the things that I've left blank. Not too much was left blank, but there were a few things. I'm also putting down my Christmas countdowns on top of the pages here, on top of my full boxes. I was putting them at the bottom before, but there's just not quite enough room, and they don't really stick that well with that glitter washi. So they're at the top now. Or for Saturday, Sunday, they're in the middle, but they're on there. So, and I can't believe there's only going to be a week left till Christmas then. I just put a little deco item down there in between too, because the little sheet that I got came with all these deco items. So I had quite a few deco items left, so I just started putting some down here just to make my my plan a little bit nicer. And now I am just writing in a few things on my sidebar that I had not previously wrote in, because my work schedule, I mean, it's pretty simple to figure that out, so I don't always write it in right at the start, but I did get it down. Okay guys, so that is the end of my planning. I do have some stickers left over, I've got just some icons. I moved a little quarter box over here just so I could save some less paper, I guess. Got a bunch of icons left over, which I will put some of these things in my planner, so the days when I do get gas or do something with my car, let's say, I've got them in there and I can stick them in my planner. I've got some checklists left, some mail things, which I'm on a no spend right now, so probably won't be using those at all. I've got this grocery girl left, which I love using this one, so I'll probably cut that out and throw it in my planner. As well as having all these other things left, and I've got a grocery shopping one and a bill due. Anyways, in these grocery shopping ones, I used most of the other ones that were on here and just covered them with icon stickers because I didn't really need the ones that the kit came with. And this was only a 3-page kit. I believe I might have got it for like a $2 Tuesday or something like that. So it was a very good deal. I also used 7 of these 3 Co stickers that I'm using for tracking in my medications here. I got new weather icons so that I can, instead of using the other ones which take up a little bit more space, I am just going to try this for a little while, see how this works out, where I can just circle the type of temperature we're having that day in the actual thing. The only thing I'm not liking so far is having to fill in the degrees Celsius. I could just circle it, I guess, but I tried just printing it in on this one. I didn't like it as much. Anyway, so that is how this week went. So here is my Monday to Wednesday. As you can see, the full moon's coming up. I do work in healthcare and I like putting that down just so that I can prepare myself. Because yes, you do need to prepare yourself for it. And then my Thursday to my Sunday. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I hope you guys go and press the like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos. I will have links down to the shops that I used other than the Paisley Prints Co. I didn't use too many other shops. I used a couple of them, so I will take them down below so you can go find the stickers if you'd like to. If you have any questions, please leave a comment and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you and have a great day.